Hello, everyone. How are you today? How are you guys? Good? Awesome. I love that. I'm great, guys. Thank you for asking. So, today, guys, we're going to have a wonderful class because this is something that you're going to be able to use in real life, right? Like most of the things, but this one is really good because this is something that we use a lot when traveling. Do you know what traveling is? Traveling? Yes, exactly. Yeah, viajar, exactly. Travel. So, guys, today I'm gonna start by showing you a few pictures, and I want you to tell me the name. All right? Please guess. Try to guess. Do you know the meaning of guess? Guess. Uh-huh. Exactly. Adivinar. Exactly. Yeah. So you guys are gonna guess the names of these places, right? If you know the names, just raise your hand and give it a try. Okay? So let's go with picture number one. What place is this, guys? Do you know the name of this place in English? Any idea? Yes, a restaurant. Excellent. Yeah, this is a restaurant. Good job. Awesome. Let's go with picture number two. What place is this? How do you call this place in English? This is yes, a park, right? This is a park, right? Excellent. Yeah. Let's go with picture number three. What place is this? How do you call this place in English? Any guesses? Our airport. Yes, you got it over there. This is an airport, right? An airport. Uh-huh. When you're going to travel, you go to the airport, right? All right, guys, picture number four. How do you call this place in English? Any idea? This is quite interesting. You can learn about history. What is it? A museum, right? This is a museum. Excellent. Very good. Do you like museums? Yeah, I love museums because it's always good to learn about the history of the places that you visit. All right, guys, let's go with one more. How do you call this place in English? Any guesses? Any idea? This is actually a really good one. For example, Disney, right? Disney is no, it's not just a park. What kind of park is it? What kind of park? An amusement park, right? This is an amusement park where you go to have lots of fun and to on the rides and do a bunch of things, right? This is a lot of fun. Awesome, guys. Very good. When you go to those places, what kind of information do you think you need to give? For example, if you go to a hotel or if you go to an amusement park, maybe, do you think you need to give some information of yourselves? What do you think? Yes? What kind of information do you think? Names, or of course. All right. All right. Let's imagine that you're gonna check in at a hotel. What kind of information is the clerk going to ask you? Probably names, address, of course, address. What? Yeah. What else? Phone number, email address. Very good. What else? Anything else? The reason. Well, the reason of the visit, maybe. Why not? Okay. Yeah. So this is some of the information that you may give at those places. So, guys. All right. I'm gonna show you a few questions that people can ask you at those places, right? To get this information. So let me show you real quick. All right, here on this side we have the questions, right? Some of the most common questions, and here we have the common answers to these questions. So, for example, if the question is, "Where do you live?" Where do you live? You're gonna answer, "I live," right? I live in in Colombia, for example, right? Or if you want to be more specific, you're gonna say, "I live at," if you want to give your address. All right, I have another question here. What's your name? What's your name? You remember the WH questions, right? It was a few classes ago. What's your name? I'm gonna answer. What would be an answer for that question? My name is, of course. My name is. Exactly. Another question is, what's your phone number? What's your phone number? What would be a question? Sorry, what would be an answer to the question? The phone number, of course. Yeah. So it depends. If somebody asks for your name, my name is. If somebody says, "What's your phone number?" 322-670. Exactly. You give your phone number. If somebody says, "Where do you live?" You say your country, your city, or your address, right? Depending. And if somebody says, "What's your email address?" You give your email, right? What about if I tell you guys, "What's your last name?" What's your last name? You give your Arango, right? In my case, it's Arango, right? Santiago is my first name, and my last name is Arango. Guys, okay, I'm gonna play a video for you guys. This is gonna be of a person checking in at a hotel, and you guys are gonna write down the questions that the clerk asks, and as well as the answers that the customer gives to the clerk. All right. So make sure that you take notes. On one side, you guys are gonna write the questions, and on the other side, you're gonna write the answers to the questions. All right. We're gonna play twice for you guys to have time to write down the questions and then the answers. So let's go.